Hi, welcome back to another video. We're going to do a gel polish set today, and it is a collaboration time one with the Nutty Nail Co. We've decided to do Christmas nails for obvious reasons. I've popped some square tips on my tip stands. They're full cover tips from Glitter Planet, if you need to know where they're from. They're really nice actually, and they do have quite a large thumbnail which fits my thumb, thankfully. We're going to use some of the Perfect range from Madam Glam. So two of them you've just seen me put red on. I'll do a second coat off camera of those, and the other three are going to be white. So that is Perfect white. I'll do first coat on camera and then I'll do second coats off camera, just to speed it up a little bit. Okay, we've got this Born Pretty extension gel. It's sort of non-sticky stuff, so you can handle it. I would suggest putting gloves on though, for obvious reasons. So I'm just going to take a small amount of this and roll it up. I didn't have enough, so I had to go back in and get some more. It's very good for doing like modelling stuff as well. So today we are going to do a melted snowman. So you want to roll that ball up and then pop it on to your tip, just making sure it's sort of roundish, and then that's going to go in the lamp to cure. And then we're going to put a little orange carrot nose on. The stuff that I'm using there is from Savvyland. It's 3D carving gel. So I was trying not to sort of handle it too much because I kept knocking it out of shape. So I did have to go back in with a silicone tool and reshape it again. It's not perfect, but it did the job. That goes in the lamp for 30 seconds and cures. So we're going to put some of that Perfect white on to my little palette pad. I'm going to use some Kredioo brushes today that I showed in my last video, so you can see me using them. So this one is the little mini gel brush, which is like a petal brush. All we're going to do with this is we're going to put some of that Perfect white all on top of that snowman's head to cover that completely white, and then I'm just going to go around the sides and the bottom and then almost do like a, what I would call where it's melted around that snowman's head. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to pop that in the lamp for 30 seconds, and then I actually do the second coat off camera. And I've also put a couple of dots on there as well. So we're going to go in with some Perfect black this time. I've got another little brush out for this because I needed it really, really tiny. So we're going to do the eyes, the buttons and the snowman's arms. So the buttons and the arms are going to go on the flat of the nail as if they have melted down. And that is going to go in the lamp to cure. I think that's all we're doing on that one for the moment, so we'll put that aside. I've got some Perfect red onto my palette now, and I'm going to use the liner brush on this one. So for the little finger, I'm going to do just a striped nail. So I'm just going to do one coat of these because that Perfect red goes on top of white really nicely. We're using that Kredioo liner brush. So I'm actually going to do like a thicker line and a thinner line. I did flash cure it because I didn't want it to go anywhere. And then we'll go in with another thicker line again. And then a little bit on the corner, and then a little bit at the top. Then that will go in the lamp for 30 seconds to cure. Now I'm going to top coat the thumb, and then I've got this little pot of really fine, ultra fine glitter out, and I've just sprinkled a little tiny bit in that top coat and then put it in the lamp to cure. And I'm going to do the same on this one, and then pop that in the lamp to cure. And then on the thumbnail, I'm actually going to do almost like a little bit of snow at the top and some icicles hanging down. And then in that white, I'm actually going to sprinkle some of that white glitter in it. So obviously the red is cured, it won't stick to that, it will only stick to the white, and then pop that in the lamp to cure. And then on this one, I'm going to just use that liner brush again, but with some white on there. And I'm just going to draw a white line across the white parts. And I'm just going to sprinkle some of that glitter in as well in there, and then pop it in the lamp to cure. And then it'll get flicked off with the brush. I don't know where I got the glitter from, by the way. It's just some plain white sparkly glitter. Okay, give that one a flick off, and that one is done. Okay, on this one we are going to do like a gift box with a bow. So I'm going to do it off to the side. So we're just going to go in with a Kredioo liner, not the liner brush, I do apologise, not the liner brush, it's the narrow detailer brush. And I've just done a square box on the bottom corner, and I'm just doing the lid now. So I'm going to overhang that lid slightly, and then that's been cured. And then I'm going to go in with a very, very narrow liner brush, and I'm going to outline that in black and then cure that. And then I've got this, it's from a company called Boslin, but it's on AliExpress, and we're going to do like a silver bow on there. So I'm going to go straight in with that, because it's obviously a liner gel brush inside it. We're going to do a straight line as if it's the ribbon going around the box, and then on top I'm going to do like an arc shape and then fill it in. And then I'm going to do next to that almost like a, I don't know, like an oval shape, and then another little arc, but a tiny arc at the side. And then I'm going to line those once they're cured with black. You will see it better on the pictures once I've finished. I did the outlining with a really, really narrow brush. And then that is that one finished. Okay, on this one I'm just going to do some red sort of, I'm going to leave that on top of that top left hand corner, just like side sweeping in red across it. And then I'm going to do another line, which I'm doing now, underneath, and I made a big boo-boo there. I slipped. Typical me. So clean that off. So they're not like, yeah, they need to be sort of wonky, if you know what I mean. You'll see it once I've done them, like a wavy line. And then I'm going to do the same on the bottom. So it's not going to be a French tip, it is going to be a like a wavy, yeah, I know what I mean. And then fill it in. Almost like one side's higher than the other. and then that'll go in the lamp to cure. And I've got some perfect green now on my pad. I'm just going to draw 3 almost like branches, and then I'm going to use a tiny one just to do sort of like the leaf part of the branches. So I'm just doing lines from the branch flicking outwards, and I'm doing that on both sides of each line, and then that will go in the lamp to cure. And then we're just going to use that Kredioo dotting tool and just put 3 dots which look like berries. And then the only thing left to do is to top coat. So while I'm doing that, I would love it if you would go and watch the playlist of all the others videos. So I will leave that in the comment section. And I'll leave it in the description box as well. I will. And I'm just going to show you in a second, if you want any gel polishes, the Perfect range from Madam Glam is a great staple to buy. It's not only these ones, there's 12 in the range. So there's gold, silver, white, black, green, orange, red, brown. There's also like a purple. There's loads. There is. So please do go and have a look. There is a link and a discount code for 30% in my description box. There is. And if you're interested in Krediyoo's brushes, there's a link for those in the description box as well. And thank you for watching. Bye!